So I'm Jazmine. For this specific episode, I wrote it, and I was also assistant director. And yeah, Nicola, what did you do?
My name is Nicola Saffren, and I acted in this film. I played the woman, the surgeon, and the Instagram chef.
And since this is the first time that you've worked with us in our company, our viewers probably don't know much about you. Do you want to say just a few things?
Sure. I work in various mediums. I'm an actor, director, writer, poet, and
Oh, yes.
pardon me?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. And this is my first time working with Human Pincushion Productions. I was really drawn to this piece because I've never really worked in the horror medium before. I think I think I've done like one podcast, but I've never had to act like um, in this
Yeah,
kind of show.
it's fun, right?
Very fun. It is. I really like it. Yeah.
um, and who's missing from here is our director, Jenna. She's working, so she couldn't make it, but she's really great. She also directed the season finale of season 1 of Short Screams, and she also directed my film Under Control. If you guys want to check out some of her work with us, please go check that out on our channel. And yeah, she's really great. I really like working with Jenna because it's always fun, and she always DPs as well, and she has these creative ideas always for different types of shots, and yeah, so she's not here. Jenna, good vibes. And then also Tim played the stalker. They couldn't join us today, but yeah, we're gonna take a look at Tim. Something fun happens to Tim in this one. All right, let's watch. Ooh, one more thing I want to say. What's funny about this is Jenna came on last minute. We were supposed to work with a different director. His name is Rob. He just joined the company, but something came up with work, and then like the week before, I think it was like 3 or 4 days that he had to drop out. And then I was like, oh shit. And I had a whole list of directors I was gonna reach out to. And I'm like, it's a shot in the dark, but I'm gonna ask Jenna because I love working with Jenna. And then when she said yes, I was like, oh my God, yes, Jenna's gonna direct. It's gonna be great. So yeah, so this didn't the whole experience didn't turn out the way I wanted, though the way it was supposed to be originally. With Rob, but then it turned to something really great because we got to work with Jenna. Okay, let's watch. By the way, it was raining that day. I don't know if you can tell. By the way, this is me talking to myself. I recorded this on my husband's phone because my husband has screen recorder. So I had my phone and his phone and like recorded on his phone, and like I was just texting myself.
I remember when my real account, as like Nicola's account, got followed by that, and I thought I was being hacked. My own picture.
What's so funny was like I was trying to find a picture that I was like, this is a cannibal. I could not find a picture of yours that was like cannibal. I was trying to find something that was like you eating something, maybe. I don't know.
Not totally my brain.
What does a cannibal even look like? They're normal people, guys. They're just like you and me. By the way, I got these scrubs at Deals and Discounts. They were a deal. always love this like long hallway. Remember how we kept waiting for the pot to boil?
Yeah.
Like, wait, it's boiling. No, it's not. Wait, it's boiling. And we didn't even use the shot. And it finally boiled. It wasn't even used. By the way, she's watching the movie Raw. And if anybody's familiar with that movie or knows this scene specifically, you know what this whole thing is about.
Apprendre à obéir, apprendre à être de bons bisous. Bisous, à partir de ce moment, vous ne vous adresserez à vos anciens qu'en ces termes, vétéran ou vénérable, répétant.
I was wondering if you were going to wait for a while. Glad you didn't. I prefer an early dinner.
I don't know why, but that was so much fun.
That was so much fun.
Just, I love pulling anything off like on set. I just get so excited whenever we can pull off anything like that.
I love when I kind of feel like, oh, there's no way this is gonna work, or like how are they gonna pull this off? And somehow, like you and Jenna did it beautifully. And when you showed me the shot, I was like, what?
And that specific shot, the way she did it, her idea with like keeping it the stalker POV was really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to take it back real quick and just appreciate that we also pulled this off. So they had green tights and and then it was keyed out by the editor. And the whole time I'm like, damn, I hope we can pull this off. I hope we can pull this off because it's gonna be so cool if they have no legs. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cool. And I'm really, really glad we were able to do this. How sick is it? Like, did I get excited by that?
Your meat is so tender. Shh. There's no need for that. What's your name? I might like the attention, but on my next post, I of course will give you the credit you deserve.
How do you feel about that? By the way, guys, that was lentil soup, I think, right? Or bean soup.
Yeah.
Not no humans were eaten for the making of this.
Well, it was so funny too because like when we were texting before the shoot, and I was like, "Oh, I just want to let you guys know, like, I don't eat meat."
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that, but I was like just making sure. But it was funny because on set, like eating this soup, obviously I know that there's no meat in it, but like there's a part of me that was just kind of like even grossed out to eat the soup.
It's just like the thought of, ugh, so gross.
Yeah, I'm kind of a squeamish person, I would say. So even just like walking into the bathroom and seeing Tim lying there, it was it was scary. It was kind of hard to like act through that, I would say.
Yeah.
But also, like, can we just take a moment to appreciate Tim's phenomenal acting?
Oh
Like
yeah.
their screams, their facial expressions. It
Yeah. Tim, great.
yeah.
You're here. Yeah, for real. but yeah, you did really great too, because you were able, like you said, act your way through that. And you didn't seem like you enjoyed it. you, you were like, that was like that's the best part when you're like, meat's so tender.
Really fun, like just shooting all the bits with the soup, and like even the shots that didn't necessarily make it in, but just like stirring the soup and smelling it and blowing on it and like eating it. It's like this gross ASMR cannibal.
Oh, I loved it though. You both were great. I'm so glad that you guys did this.
Mhm.
This is like one of the few things that I've written that I did not put myself in, which I'm glad because it's also fun to watch other actors be great, you know? And you guys did really, really great. And I'm really glad how you know, it turned out. What about you? Like how do you how do you feel about it?
I'm very happy with how it turned out. And I'm just like, it was kind of fun because I emailed it to just like, my family back home, who are also like maybe a little bit squeamish.
Oh,
And I was like, don't watch this on a full stomach. Like, watch this on an empty stomach. And sure enough, I got a call from my dad being like, that was disgusting.
oh my God. And what else did you say? Like that, how dare you, Nicola?
I just think like what I loved about this script is it's just this complete reversal of like you're fearing for this woman's life, you're scared of this stalker, and then it's completely turned on its head and the stalker is the prey. And the woman is the predator, and I just love that. And I don't think like people who were just watching it also wouldn't have expected me to be the killer. Like I think just because of my type and what I've traditionally been cast in, I don't think I would play the cannibal in a lot of situations or the murderer or whatever. So it was kind of fun, and it was fun to kind of catch people off guard with that and just send them the link and not really tell them what was going on.
But really, that's so funny.
Yeah.
People expecting something completely different and then they click on that. But that's why you were so perfect for it, because I'm like, okay, I want somebody who's you're not gonna assume is a killer, who seems very, very chill, and especially you, like your essence, you're like, you know, like you have this beautiful essence to you, and it's and nobody would suspect that you're a fucking cannibal. So that's why I was like, okay, I hope Nicholas says yes.
Yeah, I think like because I love acting those parts. I love like playing against my type
Yeah.
and just doing something unexpected. But I do love like I think I was acutely aware that people would be expecting, that I would be the victim.
Yeah.
And so it was really extra sweet at the end to reveal with the soup who I was.
I would do the same thing, but I mean, my family kind of expects it from me from right now. But like, if I were you, I would do the same thing and like send it to people and be like, ha, 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 ha. You don't know what you're gonna watch, because I'm psycho.
Exactly. And then who was it? I forget who I showed it to, but they were like, "Oh, it felt like it went so fast. Like it felt longer than five, or no, it felt shorter than 5 minutes." Um, and
Yep.
they wanted it to be longer. They were like, "Oh, I would love to see this as like a full script."
Oh, that's great. I like that feedback.
Yeah, that's great.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot. But yeah, I guess that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Please check out the rest of our content. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, share. And hey, check out my film Raven that just came out. It was a lot of work, and I love sharing that shit with people, and people have been giving me really great feedback on it. So please check out Raven, and yeah, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.